Booyaka Shaw, welcome back to the episode of Can't Handle the Heat. It's your boy G Swizz here with Joey and Micah, but we are here with our favorite reoccurring guest, the Simeon Nikolov. Simeon, thanks for hopping on the show again, man. Fresh off some wins, but before we get into that, I kind of want to ask you. You've kind of had in the last we hinted at it in the last podcast, but everything you do now is just viral. It's just insane. You see it everywhere. Everyone wants a piece of money. Take us through what's that process been from, like you said, like YouTube videos released about you, but now it's like a different level of fame.
Well, not gonna lie, yeah, you're right. Stuff have gone pretty viral. I think it all started from like those clips, man, like those Fresno clips. I don't know if you know what like the Fresno clips are, but like those clips where I first did like where the ball fell on the other side. And I think people just kind of, you know, haven't really seen like a tall setter in the US. I mean, they have like obviously that Fred, he's like tall and everything, but I think people like enjoy seeing something like new. And I think I'm a pretty fun player to watch. So I just think people like enjoy watching that in America, and yeah, pretty much it.
Got you. So last time we talked to you, it was how long ago was that? Like a month ago, month and a half ago or so.
Yeah, maybe
Now
something
you
like that.
have, besides the volleyball, how's the U.S. college life treating you, man?
Oh, it's been way better now that we're in season because like the fall, man, like it's so shit in terms of like we just train and you don't really play and like you just have to go to school and I don't really like going to school. But now that the season, like we're winning and we're playing games, it's just way better. Like everything just kind of like connects, and makes sense now that I'm feeling like the true experience of being a student athlete. While in the fall, it was more like you're a student, but you go train from time to time. It's like way, way better.
If you don't mind me asking, what classes are you taking right now?
I'm taking like my major is psychology, and I have 8 a.m. classes every day, which is kind of tough, but I'm
Oh.
I'm like I purposely chose 8 a.m. so I can like get a good schedule and get a good sleeping schedule. So I have two communications classes, which I think is useful, to be able to improve your like public speaking and talking. And then I have an English class and then psychology. Yeah.
Got you. But then, do you plan to like pursue any of those? Obviously, you become a pro volleyball player, understood. But is that something
Yeah.
that any of those you're interested in, or is it just kind of
Yeah,
because
I'm interested
yeah,
in psychology for sure. I'm interested in like I'm not gonna lie, I kind of chose it again for volleyball because, I think psychology, obviously not like the first year, but psychology could be used, especially like as a setter, kind of knowing, and I don't know if you could get a better feel and understanding of like the people around you, your teammates, like their body language, why they do what they do, and stuff like that. I think it could be helpful, and I'm interested in it.
and then in terms of all right, we can talk about these last two matches back to back against UCLA games here. What that was your first? I mean, you went to Pepperdine, you went to Lewis, but in terms of
Yeah.
at the Pyramid and against top three opponent, what was your experience like? What were the games like? Can you kind of run us through your thoughts, the playing, and just the whole experience of it all?
Yeah, so first game we knew it was gonna be sold out. It was super fun, man. It was like one of the like most entertaining games for me, just because I think it was like not exactly sure like the exact number, but I think it was 5,000 or 6,000 people or something in the pyramid. It was pretty nice, and you could just feel like the vibe was super positive. You can like the students behind us, they were like cheering for us. They were trash talking UCLA, and it was just fun. And it's an experience which I would definitely want to relive again. In terms of how we played, I think, I think we need to like we have so much to work on if you want to like win the championship. Um, I think we're a little like we're not like our level drops. Like we win the first set, then our level kind of drops. We start relaxing a little bit. Like our coaches say, I think they say like foot off the pedal, like when we stop playing. So we're working on that. But yeah, I'm happy it was really important for us to get the first win in the pyramid, so we could go at UCLA with like less pressure that we have to win. I mean, we knew we had to win, but it was like easier on our minds knowing that we won the first game. And then for the second game, we knew it was going to be really hard. I saw like somewhere on social media that historically Long Beach have, I think, 2 wins and 11 losses at Poly Pavilion. So we knew that, UCLA always perform well, especially at home. And we were expecting a pretty good crowd. And yeah, I think the volleyball level wasn't as like high as or not as high, but it was a little lower than the first game. Um, but yeah, we was happy we got the wins and move on to the next.
When I want to get to the level here in a second here. Whenever you're finished with a game, this is also a viral social media question. What does your like DMs and like your mentions look like in your phone?
Well, my DMs, it's like like you mean like DMs or message requests?
Message
Like
requests, all of them, give me it all.
yeah, so DMs is like probably like 5 people that wake up from like Europe or from Bulgaria to watch the game. They like tell me congrats or whatever. The message request, however, is mostly like people that tag me on their stories or people that just say like something nice, something positive, like you're really good, you're the best, stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I tend to obviously there's like so many trolls, so I tend to not always open like immediately after the game. I try to stay off the message request as much as possible.
What are they saying? Because I remember in Hawaii, we used to get people like we would lose a game and we would get like death. I mean, all right, Hawaii fans are great, but like obviously there's that rotten
Yeah.
egg there. But like, what are like people saying to you like when they're trolling you?
But like I don't know, like saying like overrated, saying that I'm ass, stuff like that.
Classic.
But it's whatever, you gotta have a mix. You gotta have a mix of people.
Yeah, man. Like, wait, I mean, you have so many eyes on you.
Yeah.
Everything you do. I mean, that overpass hit that you had, I probably saw that on like 20 different accounts
Yeah.
that they sent over, and I was like, oh my god, I mean, this guy's everywhere. It's impressive. Um, but I mean, obviously, all publicity is good publicity. What
Yeah.
again? Month and a half ago, we asked you about this. It was preseason. You didn't really play the top of the top. I want to hear your honest thoughts on NCAA men's volleyball in terms of the level and in terms of experience.
So level, I was actually thinking about like the level and all right, everybody says like that NCAA men's volleyball is almost unwatchable compared to like women's volleyball because of the service errors and everything, right? But then I thought about it, like for example, if a team like UCLA, they obviously you can't have like if you want to win a game, you can't have more than like 25 service errors. But like I think men's volleyball just in general, if you have to serve well, because if you don't serve well and the other team passes well, it's like really, really hard to stop a good setter and like good hitters and like I don't know how you say it, like we say double plus, like
Yeah, yeah,
perfect,
yeah.
yeah, like perfect reception. So you have to find like the perfect balance of hitting the ball so you get the setter off the net, but also not, making mistakes, which is really hard. Um, apart from that, I'd say the level is like okay. It's it's not great, you know. Um, but obviously the season is still in the early phase, and teams are going to develop. There's going to be teams that improve. I'm sure UCLA will improve a lot. I know Irvine's really good. USC, they played really well yesterday. So it's like, a league is good when you don't know who's gonna win, like from like day one. Like for example, in Bulgaria, there was like two teams where like these two teams are gonna go to the final almost every time, right? While here, like you can't say there's somebody that will go to the final and win it all.
No love for Hawaii there.
Sorry?
You didn't mention Hawaii. Did you mention Hawaii in that or no?
No, no, I didn't mention Hawaii. I'm not mentioning Hawaii just because I know they're really good, and I have a Bulgarian guy there.
Oh yeah.
I really want to beat him, so I don't want to say anything nice about him.
Are they running? Is he running his mouth at you, or is it? I mean,
But
obviously
yeah,
it's friendly
yeah,
banter.
definitely. When we talk
Good.
like after every game, he even like texted me like a couple minutes ago that he's really excited to play me and to beat me, and I told him that he has to beat teams like Stanford first in order like for him to talk about us. But yeah, it's all jokes. Like it's all love with me and him. We've been together for like 10 years, like friends. But yeah, I'm excited to go to Hawaii and experience like the Hawaiian games.
When is that?
I think we're February 13th. I think it's like end of March or beginning of April. So like a month and a half. So a lot of time.
Wow, a lot of time. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I mean, that's a huge thing. Maybe Gage can relate a little bit, just in terms of the level, with specifically the German league. I think there's just such a like division amongst his league and the pros right now. But you see this NCAA, we always talk about this, how legitimately you probably have 5 to 7 like top matches on the year that are kind of on your calendar that are
Yeah,
really high level matches. But besides this, you're playing a lot of lower level teams or lower level than those top tiers that you see. So it can be difficult. But for you guys, the good thing is you're in the Big West, which is typically you're going to be pretty competitive. All
yeah,
from top down. And once conference play starts, you'll get a chance to see kind of the levels of everything. But yeah, it'll be clear. You guys, Irvine, Hawaii, will be the ones who are kind of fighting for that championship. And the championship is the tournament's held in Hawaii, correct? This year.
yeah, yeah. Why?
No way. So sick.
Two
What?
two free trips, huh?
The conference champion,
Dang. I
the
didn't.
conference tournament.
Oh, I thought you meant like the national championship.
No,
It's in Hawaii.
Hawaii's
It's
tried
in Ohio.
forever.
In Ohio, the national championship.
Dang. The national championship in Hawaii would have been crazy.
What?
Last
Yeah.
time Ohio hosted, Big Gage won it with
No,
That's
UH.
baby. Come
true.
on now. Come on now. Wait. Have you? Have you? What other locations have you gone in the United States? Because I want to hear your opinion on the United States. Because I've seen you guys play some random places. So what are the
Yeah.
places you've been to, and what are your opinions of those places?
So I've been to Reno, Nevada, which is like the craziest, like it's like a fake Las Vegas or something. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
you go,
Oh yeah.
I've never seen anything like this, man. Like we land at the airport in Reno, we get off the plane, and immediately in the airport, just like slot machines everywhere, like literally everywhere. And then we go to the hotel, and it's like a casino hotel. So there's like 5 casinos like on the ground floor. And in order to go to the gym, because we it was like a walking distance, we would pass like 10 casinos, man. You would see like 80-year-olds on life support, like with like breathing, like stuff to help them breathe. Like they would like be on the slots machine, man, drinking beer. Crazy.
America.
That's gonna be Gage, baby.
No, that's not. I don't gamble. I don't gamble. I do not gamble.
Then I've been
Although,
to DCU. We played some friendly games. It's pretty nice. Loki wasn't like I don't know. Kind of looked like California to me a little bit. I don't know why.
more,
It was
but it's
kind of
more
like the
desert.
desert
Yeah.
and just some nice buildings.
Private
Then
school.
and then oh, Missouri. Missouri was like pretty dope. It was like very different from California. It was like snow. Um, I went to not I don't know if it's Chicago, but we played Lewis. Like I think it's outside of
Yeah.
Chicago.
Romeoville, Illinois, right
Yeah,
outside Chicago.
Romeoville, Illinois. Man, it was the coldest thing, like the coldest place I've ever. Like the wind was crazy. It was like knives on your skin. And then yeah, I think that's it. Reno, Lewis, and then oh Malibu. Like Malibu is
Mm.
so nice. Malibu is like it was so nice, but it was kind of unfortunate because it was right after the fires, and we would go through
Oh,
like the canyon or something, and like the mountains, or I don't know if it's called the mountains, but they were like all burned, and like half their not half their campus, but outside of the campus, like the grass was burned. There were trees that were burned. But that was an experience, and yeah, I think that's about it.
You've been all over. Dude, Hawaii will be your favorite trip for sure. Just from the crowd, they'll sell it out for sure. It'll be
Yeah,
you're gonna have an awesome time there.
yeah, we go there twice, which I'm happy for.
The amount of
are you guys going to BYU?
No,
Ah, bummer.
That'd
yeah,
be sick.
BYU's fun too.
That would
yeah,
be that's a sick one to play at.
Smithfield House, yeah. Wait, in Romeoville, I remember I was fortunate to get to play there once. Not obviously not in terms of like state of the art, like new arenas, it's not new, but I remember that crowd was chirpy. Like they
oh yeah,
were,
oh yeah,
were
oh
they
yeah,
what were they talking to you at all or no?
oh yeah, man. It was like it was. I think it was my first time experiencing true like American trash
Uh-huh.
talk. Like it's when you're locked in, it doesn't really matter. Like for like the only time they trash talk is when you're serving. Um, or like that's at least when I hear it. And then you gotta kind of just like lock in and I don't know. It gives me like this fire to push, man. Into like who are these guys? Like why are they trash talking me? I want to fucking beat them, beat their team, and then just head home. And yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing like being on the road. I mean,
Now,
I know.
Gage, how many mics do you have right now?
I well, my gaming headset because if I use whenever I use my AirPods, it like I'll talk and then by the third word you catch what I'm saying. But my
Yeah, yeah.
gaming headset, twice the mic, twice as fast to you
No, I
guys.
like it. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it.
I'm thinking about adding another
That's
one.
good.
I actually have another mic that I could hold if I wanted to.
No, you have the clip-on mic, don't you? Like
No,
the Rode mic?
no. Oh yeah, I could have 4 mics
Yeah.
on right now.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
get the mics flowing, bro.
Actually, let me get my shizy on. Joe, you keep going. I'm gonna get my shizy on. I'll be right back.
no, I was gonna say there's one thing. There's a difference between like European, like in Europe when they don't like they whistle and they yell, especially in Bulgaria, like they're gonna say just mean stuff. The
Yeah.
U.S. the best sections are the smart and like creative and smart-witted
Yes,
ones
dude.
and
Yes,
funny
Dude,
dude.
that's
ones.
so
Those are
true. That's so
I
like in Europe, nobody says like smart things. They're just like
yeah,
angry.
yeah,
But in
yeah.
yeah.
America, it's like you hear stuff and you're like about
Oh,
to
that's
bust
funny.
laugh. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, oh, that was
Dude,
actually a pretty good
yes,
one.
100%, man. Against
That's so
Pepperdine,
true.
bro. Against Pepperdine, there was like I think it was the water polo team. Like the Pepperdine water polo team, man. They were like Google translating Bulg
Yeah,
Bulgarian
sick.
insults saying like you're gonna fuck my mom and stuff like that, bro. I'm like almost laughing and I have this like 24/24. I'm almost laughing.
Bro, it's good.
It's
It's
yeah.
yeah, it's so that's actually such a good point, Joe. I never put that together, but there's such a difference. Like outside of America, just pure aggression.
In the
And
U.S., if somebody just
in the
says
States,
mean
it's like,
stuff,
yeah, you're
yeah,
like, bro, what? Like, come up with something funny. Like, come up with something good. That's true.
I remember one time I was in the middle of nowhere and this guy, like I go for a dive and this guy, like obviously the more random place you are, the more usually the crowd goes crazy because they have like nothing.
Yeah.
I, I, I played, shout out to Lincoln Memorial University in the middle of nowhere, America's
Tennessee.
safest on the border of Tennessee and Kentucky. The safe is voted number one in terms of safety in a university because there's nothing there in America. We go there.
Wow.
Yeah, they have a good basketball program, and the volleyball team was never allowed in there. All of a sudden, they let us in there, and they fill out the entire arena. I go and dive and I miss for a ball and I'm like near the stands. This guy runs down from the stands, get next to me, and like does like like starts shaking next to me like that, dude. The more random places you are, the better it is. The better the banter is. I
Yeah,
love it.
thanks.
But I will
Also,
say,
the benches are different, right?
Yeah.
Like the benches in the States are like, I don't know, they're way less serious than
Dude, they're
like,
choreographed. No, but they're
yeah,
Dude,
some of them,
like they're like cheer squads.
dude, we were playing Fort Valley State in Reno. Man, I've never seen anything like this. Like I was serving and there were people like the subs that were outside. They were like one was doing backflips, the other one was pretending he had like a stroke or
Yeah,
something. Other one was singing. It was like crazy. It was crazy.
bro, that's such a trip to compare that with like a Bulgarian bench.
Yeah, nice.
Like such a difference.
Gage's experience. Gage is never not allowed to cheer.
no, Troy Bratev not a lot of cheer ever. He got mad at me for cheering my teammates on. He would get so mad at me. And I wouldn't be doing backflips and just like and like stuff like that, but I'd be like, nice job. Be like, what the fuck are you doing? And like almost kill me. And I'm like, my bad, bro. Nah, good time.
Dude, you know actually where I saw the benches actually like they were cheering kind of like in the States was the Olympics. Like if you watch the Olympics back, like half the bench of France is like on the court. Like
Yeah.
Poland, us, like we were just like half of us were on the court at almost after every point. And I hadn't seen that before. It was pretty sick. I like it. It adds energy. Like when it's done right. But
6-man. They should have done a 6-man. Imagine this.
oh, imagine.
Has
Bro, has he seen
Simeon,
Six
do you know
Man?
what 6-man is? Do you know what have you heard of it?
No.
You've never heard of this?
No.
No.
Lion Stall
Dang.
Lion Stall
Micah,
recruit.
explain it to him. Explain it to him, Micah.
No, you got it. You got
No,
it.
Micah, you get it.
No, you got it.
Joe, you got it.
Joe, you got it.
Dude, so basically it's a combination. Have you ever heard of TMZ? TMZ. So it's rated like top 10 parties in the entire area of LA every single year.
Yeah.
And it's a volleyball tournament. You have like NBA guys, there's like NFL guys, you have NHL guys coming down, celebrities. Like the team we played in the finals, like Vince Vaughn was like their celebrity coach. And you play, but it's actually like good level of volleyball,
Really,
6-on-6.
that's like everyone's really good.
And you play, and it's like 40, it's like 70 people on a team, but every single point, the entire team will rush and just talk through the net the whole time. And guys are like
Bro.
throwing sand at each other.
They may send them the link to the video gauge
Yeah.
after.
Okay, I can do that. Wait, speaking of that, national team and everything, do you know your schedule yet for the summer?
No fucking clue.
I mean, but right when are championships? Usually like May 7th, 8th or something like that? 13th or something?
Or like the VNL?
No,
No,
final,
yeah.
NCAA finals.
I think it's the 6th, the 8th, and the 10th or something. Like the quarterfinal, the semifinal, the final.
And then when do you go home right at? Like when do you not
No
gra-
clue, man. Like I'm almost sure that the coach, our national team coach, will want to like get us as soon as possible. But if I can stay, like I would want to stay a little bit, and live the
Yeah.
life.
What would you
Live the
do?
life a little bit.
What would you
That'd be
do
sick.
with those days
It's a
off?
good move.
I would just, I don't know, experience some stuff that I can't really experience while being a student athlete,
Good man.
Sure.
I mean, there's a lot of things to do down there. I get it. Well, hopefully, if we're down there, we'll definitely hit you up. That'd be sick.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
But no, that would be dope. And then in terms of, I mean, I'm not gonna. Or do you know if you're turning for a second year, or is that something you don't want to talk about? It's okay if you don't want to talk about.
Like it's okay, I can talk. I actually like I really do not know. Like as of right now, there's just so much like going on, like behind the scenes where I'm just like it kind of gets to the point where I'm like I just want to play volleyball, I don't really like I don't it's like so much, man. Like a year ago I was playing in Bulgaria and like life was good. And like now just I'm not that life is not good right now, but I gotta think about like my life ahead, like 2, 3, 4 years ahead, and I just want to like relax for a bit and play freaking Long Beach volleyball.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah,
get
it's
it.
tough.
I mean, I mean, for you, is it something where do you wish you weren't always in like the eye or like the eye of the public so much and all this like media surrounding you? Like, obviously, it's fun at times, but is it something that gets
Oh
repetitive and
yeah,
gets annoying?
yeah, for sure. I mean, like like, maybe if I wasn't getting the attention, I would have wanted more attention. So you never know. But um, yeah, sometimes I'm just like I just want to play volleyball and not like social media or anything. Just enjoy life and live life.
It, and when you walk around, do you get recognized pretty often, or like when you like, or no?
Yeah, I'd say like sometimes, like in class, some people like know me. Like at D Hall, like while we're eating, some people come up to you. But I think it may just be because like I think men's volleyball is in Long Beach is sort of the biggest sport, like definitely the most successful one. I mean, Long Beach is a pretty like small from what I've seen, like other schools, pretty like small school. Um, so when like you're a regular student and you see that Long Beach is ranked number one at whatever sport, I feel like people like enjoy that, enjoy seeing that.
And if you don't mind me asking, what would keep you at like what is your like what are the things keeping you at Long Beach? Because
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, if like so basically our national team setter, our ex-national team setter, he quit the national team. And so now I'm like supposed to be the starter and everything. If I wasn't the starter, man, I would have like I could have like firmly say that I would want to be here, maybe for even like, for as long as possible. But obviously we have like a goal with like our team and our coaches to try qualify for the Olympics for LA. And it's gonna be super tough for Bulgaria. Like we all know that, but there's kind of like this pressure on me where I need to go play like high level volleyball so the national team of Bulgaria can, also raise the level.
Um,
So like yeah, it's kind of fucked up, man. I really wish this guy didn't quit. To be honest, I think you may have heard of him, but yeah, he quit like last year. So now it's kind of like up to me to kind of be the starting setter and everything. And like I want to like live my life, live my childhood and everything. But at the same time, like the whole Federation of Bulgaria and like the coach and everything, they're like counting on me to be the next guy, the next setter for Bulgaria. So it's kind of a tricky situation.
Simeon,
uh,
I apologize. I actually gotta go meet Rattle right now. Your physio. He says what's up. I gotta get some work
Oh,
done.
damn.
I'll
we just
let
have
you
a
guys
few more
finish,
questions.
but
Yeah.
that's a tough situation because when the pressure is like on you, you only get one chance to go to college in your life, but
Yeah.
also going to the Olympics is a cool opportunity. So that's tough. But keep balling out this year and have a good rest of the pod, guys.
Damn, he dipped real fast.
Bro's out.
he did. He did.
Bro needs to get rubbed
Nah,
out right now.
that's CEO Joe, bro. He's got stuff. He got stuff to do. He talks to the two guys that have nothing to do.
Dude, but like what is the Federation's opinion on you going to college in the US?
I haven't really heard their opinion. I mean, while being like 17, I could have either stayed in Bulgaria for one more year, or I could have, went to college. Because I can't sign for a team before turning 18. So, my dad, who pretty much like does like 50% of the decisions for me, he um he thought it would be better to like try a new volleyball, try like a new approach, like coaching and just experience something different in your life. Experience the living alone, having to do your own laundry, all the small stuff, which kind of like just taking the next step of becoming an adult. And yeah,
It's got to have paid off. I feel like you probably gotten a lot of experience and learned
yeah,
a lot.
yeah, yeah, for sure,
I think it was
definitely,
a good move,
yeah.
especially with that's your options. It's definitely a good move.
That's great. I mean, yeah. I mean, do you think if you stayed a second year, you would be criticized by the national team at all, or would it be something that they're like, okay, it's time to kind of give it up, or what do you think?
I mean, like at the end of the day, every person kind of thinks for himself. So, like if the national team, like um, their starting setter, like he decides to stay another year in college for him and play at a lower level than what he could have played, then obviously, you would feel like damn, like this guy, like he's not thinking about us, he's not thinking about his country. So it's kind of like a weird situation. But yeah, I'm trying to think of the best way to please myself and please the national team, please Bulgaria, please the federation, the president, the coaches.
Oh, bro,
Jeez, man. Like, how often do you think about this? Like
brutal.
every day?
Sorry, what?
Do you think about this like every day?
Dude, every day, bro. Every day. Every day.
Yeah.
Like I literally like when I like shut my phone off and I'm like laying about to go to sleep. It's like the only thing I think of.
Yeah, it's
Like,
It's probably consuming you.
yes, dude. It's
Like
so fucked.
it's just
It's
like the
so
only
fucked.
thing. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. That's
Yeah.
trash. You're gonna feel so good when you make a decision.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll be like, no, I think you'll just be relieved.
There's no wrong
I
decision.
hope at
There's
least
no
for
wrong
you, but yeah,
decision.
there's no wrong decision at all.
Yeah, but then
I agree with
then
that.
you're gonna have that feeling of like
The other,
whatever happened.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, for sure,
Yeah.
100%. But that's still less than like what you have to like the mental fatigue that you have right now.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Do you talk to your
hopefully that all
brother?
gets cleared up.
Like your brother can relate to you. Do you talk to your brother about it or no?
Yeah, I mean, he also does not know because he knows best like what position I'm in. He also like doesn't want to like advise me something wrong. He kind of like just leaves it up to me because he told me, or I think he like publicly said that after he left Long Beach to go play pro, like his first year, he was like, damn, like I wish I would have stayed one more year at Long Beach. So I'm also like thinking about that. But at the same time, man, I wanna get good at volleyball, and I want Bulgaria to get good again at volleyball. So I don't know.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah,
Wrestling with that at like
Brutal.
17, 18 years old is brutal. Well, like I said, like Micah said, once you make a decision, it'll all be G, man. And we're not gonna hold you any longer here, brother. We're gonna let you go here. You're good to go. I just want to say, Simeon, good luck the rest of the season, and
Thank you, man.
we'll be paying attention to you. Keep it up, brother. And to our fans out there, just remember, if you can't handle the heat, goddamn kitchen. This has been another episode presented by Auto System.